When many people first look at our GODIAG GT100, they mistake it for just a simple OBD extension cable. Today we are going to analyze its official diagrams to break it down, its physical interfaces, and the engineering logic. Once you understand it, you'll know exactly why professional technicians keep this box on their bench table. Welcome back to GODIAG Lab. Scenario 1. Base layer signal detection before diagnostics. Plugging an expensive scanner directly into an unknown broken vehicle carries the risk of frying the motherboard. Looking at the front, the GT100 features 16-color banana plug jump holes. This directly corresponds to the 16 pins of the vehicle's OBD port. Without stripping or piercing any factory wiring, a technician can insert multimeter or oscilloscope probes directly into these color sockets. It allows you to safely and efficiently measure constant power and ground or capture CAN bus waveforms to rule out physical short circuits. Scenario 2. Bench mode operations. If you need to remove an ECU for data reading or flashing, how do you power and communicate with it off the card? The colored universal jump cables are the key. Plug one end into the corresponding color jump holes on the GT100 and the other to the ECU pins. The GT100 instantly simulates a stable in-vehicle power and communication environment right on your desk. Scenario 3. Multi-module immobilizer synchronization. This is a standard procedure for advanced locksmiths. For situations like VAG Emo 4 Oculast or BMW Emo 6, the system requires the instrument cluster, immobilizer module, and ECU to be online simultaneously. If the car's wiring is compromised, you pull the modules using the GT100 jumper holes and the harnesses. You can daisy chain them on your bench, building a local communication network to activate and learn all modules at once with your programmer. Scenario 4. Memory protection during routine maintenance. Disconnecting the battery of modern high-end cars easily causes module initialization, lost emo data, or throttle body resets. Here's a highly practical function. Connecting the GT100 to an external backup battery and plugging it to the OBD port to supply reverse power. You can then safely remove the old battery. The vehicle's control units never lose power, perfectly avoiding the risk of data wipes. To summarize, who is this equipment strictly for? Number 1. Advanced mechanics who use oscilloscopes or multimeters to measure underlying communication protocols. Number 2. Automotive locksmiths who frequently perform multi-module bench synchronizations. Number 3. ECU tuners who need a stable bench communication environment for deep data reading and writing. It is not magic tech that fixes cars automatically. It is essential infrastructure used by professionals to control physical risks and expand their capabilities. My friends, when you measure CAN bus waveforms, do you pierce the wires or use a breakout box? Let us know in a comment. If you think our video is useful, save it to your list and please give us a like. Understanding to handle, easier to master tools. I'm Yasser from GODIAG. Follow us for more information.